Hey viewers, the Colonel speaking you to you belatedly from the Grange for British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting. I'm not here for very long. I'll fight my way back to the preceptory with a carload of this lot. Anyway, I found a few records. I promised Rob I would dig out some of these Leno records I have. I've only found one and it's in pretty rough condition. I'm not sure you can see it too well. It's Mayday Fireman, GC2430, sung by Leno, of course. It's a G&T. I'm not sure when it was recorded, actually. I think 1904 comes to mind. Yeah, something like that, 3, 4. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is a fairly rough copy. The beginning's a bit rough, but afterwards it does improve dramatically. Here we go.
To me, fight for fire brigade, ride hearses, money to be made of fire brigade, with 5 good boys who have a trade, a noble gallant little band, together we will fall or stand. Oh, well, that's silly, that is, because there's 2 of them can't stand at all. They've got the gout, and I've just fallen off the engine myself. You know, when you start a thing like this, there's a lot of trouble occurs. You know, I told the 4 boys with me, we've been out of work now for over 12 months, because they pulled the house down where we used to stand at the corner. But I told them, I said, we can make a bit of money by being a small fire brigade. I said, now I'll pop up and see the superintendent. So I went up and I said to him, he was in his office, I said, my idea was that we could be of some assistance. I said, of course, there was only 1 fire brigade in the village, that was his, and if a fire broke out at both ends of the village, it would be impossible for him to squirt from one end to the other. So I told him, it was my idea, I said we could be of some service. I said, a sort of like a lady camp brigade. I said, and if you had any little fires which you didn't want to attend to, I said, we could pop round and keep them going until you came up, you see. Of course, you could see my idea, a very nice man he was, he never answered me. And I waited for about a half an hour outside, and you see, my idea was this, not so much the fires as the salvage. I said, I told the boys, I said we could pop round while the fire's on and look for salvage, see? Or I said we could go before there's a fire and find a bit of salvage somewhere. Or I said perhaps in the middle of the night we could go into houses and look around and make ourselves acquainted, so that if there's a fire, we don't come up as strangers. So Butterworth turned around and said, why not be burglars? Now, you know, Butterworth's got no brains. You know, of course, we wouldn't have him in the crowd only. The engine belongs to him. But it's not an engine, really. It's more of an enginette. In fact, it's a wagonette, really. It's what Butterworth moves the furniture with. And isn't it funny how things happen? This is the first day that we started out on the engine, and it's the first day that I sat on the back of the wagonette without falling off. But it was done, I'm certainly out of jealousy. I went to turn around to say to Butterworth, have you got the bottle bath in the wagonette? Because I believe in having the bath ready in case of accident. And he gave the horse a jerk, and I fell off onto my face in the mud. They've gone on to do this, you know, by themselves.
Oh dear.
They don't know where the rest of the fire. And when they get there, they can't do anything. I've got the nose of the hose. But when the bell begins to ring the air before about, it takes just an hour and a half to get the engine out. But all through there, there's the beauty for. When we get to the fire's gone out, or there isn't a fire at all.
Well, there we go, viewers. Leno, not the best copy in the world, but perfectly acceptable. Well, almost. Thank you, viewers, and goodbye.